okay, right? We're on vacation. So, my name is Mark Stark, and along with my beautiful wife, Terry, back there, we own and operate 5 restaurants. Some meat for you, is that all right? Well, we can do something vegetarian. Leave that. So we're going to do a real simple rub that you can use on a lot of different proteins. And then we're going to show you how to cook some potatoes on the grill that kind of mimic Boston baked beans. And we're going to use a little pork product, some bacon. Is that cool? So what I have is a couple of ribeyes, one of my favorite cuts. It's got a nice amount of fat to meat ratio, a nice amount of marbling to it, and you know, fat is where it's at, right? That's where the flavor comes from, that's where the mouthfeel comes from. You know, if you're going to cook meat, cook good meat, right? You don't have to eat it that often, but when you do, make it worthy.
Wow.
Kind of a barbecue, that Texas style dry rub flavor, but it's a little sexier than that. It's not, it doesn't scream barbecue, so you can use it on different proteins. We rub pork with it. It's a little larger than what we're going to need for the meat, but you're going to want to put this in your cupboard with all the other spices, okay? So we have some, first thing we have is Aleppo pepper, which is a very mild, sweet, kind of smoky pepper from the Mediterranean. If you can't find it, well, if you can't find it, you're out of luck. There is no substitute. But you can order it online. It's a great spice to have in your repertoire. Coffee, very sour, right? Make sure when you're doing the coffee, you grind it nice and fine so it adheres to the meat, okay? There's some chili powder, a little ground ginger, some ground mustard, keep it up. Smoked paprika. Who has that in their spice cabinet? Smoked paprika. Get it. Get it. It's also called pimentone. This is a sweet smoked paprika. It adds a real depth to whatever you're using it for. In our Spanish restaurant, we use it on just about everything. And then brown sugar. It's a little sweetness, but it helps with the caramelization. Okay, ribeyes. You can use any meat you want, any cut you want. Not a big fan of fillets. Not enough fat in for me. But that's the thing. So anyway, we're just going to coat these guys. That's impressive, right? Alright, so a little trick when you're cooking meat, I don't really put oil in the pan, I put the oil on the meat itself. Otherwise, let's say you're cooking it inside, it's too much splattering and it's the best. So we're just going to coat the meat here. Just a little blend oil. I wouldn't use any good oil. It won't handle the high heat as well. Alright, let's talk about seasoning your meat. Alright? Seasoning your meat. Ladies, don't make me come down. I own a steakhouse. See what I'm doing? Alright, how hot should your grill be? As hot as it can be. We want to get a nice sear, a nice crust, nice caramelization, but depending on the size of the meat, we're going to slow the heat down a little bit. Sear it, get a nice crust, move it off a little bit, let it finish over medium heat. You'll get a nice consistent color all the way through, okay? This is the best part. All right, so we got I think our steak's ready. That's what my man Greg says. It's for me, Greg. All right, what's the biggest mistake y'all make when you're cooking meat?
Cut into it.
Yeah. Will you give her $5, please? You gotta leave your meat alone. Let it rest. Okay? And I don't mean 5 minutes. On a piece of meat like that, I'd walk away for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Is that good? We're looking good there?
Yes.
Yes.
You've done this before.
Oh,